Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family. Because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
Tonight, the Golden Panda Awards 2025 gave us a moment that will echo far beyond a glittering stage in Beijing. Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi didn't just win trophies. They redefined what it means to be a true artist in front of more than 200 million viewers worldwide. What they revealed live in raw emotion has shaken the entertainment world and inspired a conversation that refuses to fade. When Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi stepped onto the stage together at the Golden Panda Awards 2025, no one in the audience could have predicted what was about to happen. The evening had been running like any other prestigious awards show. Flawless red carpet entrances, polite applause, and perfectly timed acceptance speeches that followed the familiar formula of gratitude and professionalism. Yet the moment their names were called for Best Actor and Best Actress, the atmosphere shifted. What should have been a routine ceremony transformed into a night that challenged the very essence of what these events usually represent. As the two stars walked forward, the audience expected the usual rehearsed expressions of thanks, a list of acknowledgements, and a graceful exit from the stage. Instead, what they witnessed was the unraveling of something rare: authenticity. Liu Yuning's voice carried a weight that silenced the hall. He did not speak like a man reciting a prepared script. He spoke like someone who had lived through rejection, endured constant doubt, and now stood as proof that determination could break through the toughest walls. He reminded the world that greatness is not born from fitting into expectations, but from daring to stand apart. Zhao Lusi followed, her presence equally powerful yet deeply vulnerable. Her words carried the tremor of someone who had been told to erase herself in order to succeed, but chose instead to preserve her identity. In that instant, the audience no longer saw her as just a glamorous actress. They saw a young woman who had fought against a system that tried to strip away her authenticity. Her confession struck a universal chord, touching anyone who had ever felt pressured to abandon their true self in pursuit of acceptance. Together, their unexpected triumph was more than the announcement of winners. It was the unveiling of a truth long hidden behind lights and cameras: that success in entertainment should not demand silence, conformity, or the sacrifice of personal integrity. By choosing to speak from the heart, they turned a predictable ceremony into a turning point. The stage, once reserved for scripted gratitude, became a platform for honesty. For the first time in the history of the Golden Panda Awards, the audience was reminded that behind every trophy stands not only a performer, but a human being whose story deserves to be told with rawness and courage. The hall fell into a heavy silence as Liu Yuning began to speak, his words carrying an intensity that pierced through the polished air of the Golden Panda Awards. He did not deliver the typical lines of gratitude expected at such an event. Instead, his voice revealed a personal history shaped by rejection and doubt. He admitted that there were many who once told him he would never belong, that his appearance and his presence did not match the conventional image of a leading man. Yet here he stood, holding the Best Actor trophy, not only as proof of his talent, but as a testament to resilience. His declaration was more than a thank you. It was a reminder that success can be born from defiance, that true artistry comes from embracing one's difference rather than burying it. His tone carried such gravity that even the most seasoned performers in the front rows were visibly shaken, exchanging glances as though they, too, were questioning the very structures of the industry they had long upheld. Then Zhao Lusi stepped forward, her emotions barely contained, her voice trembling as she addressed the audience. She revealed a struggle that went beyond rehearsals and film sets, a struggle that cut to her very identity. She confessed that when she first entered the industry, she was told to erase herself, her face, her values, her personality. Everything had to be reshaped to fit the image demanded by others. But standing on that stage, holding her Best Actress award, she refused to honor those demands. Instead, she chose to honor the journey of staying true to herself. Her vulnerability became her strength, and in that moment, She transformed from a performer into a symbol for anyone who has ever been pressured to compromise their authenticity. The impact was immediate and undeniable. The audience was not simply listening, they were feeling. Some were wiping away tears while others leaned forward, afraid to miss a single word. What unfolded was not a performance, but an unfiltered truth. Together, Lu Yuning and Zhao Lusi disrupted the carefully maintained illusion of glamour and perfection that award shows are built upon. Their courage tore through the veil of ceremony, exposing the raw humanity behind fame. This was no longer about trophies or titles. It was about two voices daring to break the silence, reminding everyone in that hall and millions watching worldwide that vulnerability is not weakness but power, and that the most enduring earthquakes are not caused by nature, but by truth spoken aloud. As the applause rolled across the auditorium, something deeper than celebration began to unfold. Lu Yuning and Zhao Lusi did not return to their seats as individuals marked by solitary triumph. Instead, they chose to remain on stage together, their presence side by side creating a current of meaning that the audience could not ignore. There was no need for elaborate choreography or scripted exchanges. The simple act of standing close, exchanging glances of quiet understanding, and allowing the pauses between their words to carry weight spoke louder than any line rehearsed in advance. Their unity conveyed that this moment was not about competition, but about shared struggle. About two journeys intersecting at the exact point where vulnerability meets courage. For many watching, the sight of them together ignited speculation. Were they bound only by professional respect? Or was there something deeper that connected them beyond the screen? But what mattered more than rumors was the undeniable bond of experience. Both had walked the treacherous path of an industry that often rewards obedience more than originality, and both had chosen to rebel against the silent expectations that once tried to contain them. Their decision to stand as allies rather than individuals offered an image of solidarity that felt both rare and necessary. In the hall, fellow performers could be seen shifting in their seats, moved by the courage of the two stars. For younger actors, it was a revelation, proof that authenticity could exist even within the rigid frame of fame. For veterans, it was a reminder of the battles they themselves might once have fought, but had long buried beneath layers of survival. What Lu Yuning and Zhao Lusi created in those moments was a mirror held up not only to the industry but to everyone watching. It reflected the truth that behind every achievement lies a story of doubt, fear, and perseverance, and that those stories are often more powerful when shared rather than hidden. The stage, once a symbol of formality and separation, became something new, a place where connection triumphed over pretense. Together they redefined what an awards show could mean. It was no longer about individuals receiving applause for isolated success, but about artists reminding the world that the human experience is stronger when carried together. Their unity turned the evening into something unforgettable, a reminder that sometimes the most important victories are not about trophies at all, but about daring to stand in truth with another by your side. Just when the applause peaked, Zhao Lusi dropped a revelation no one expected. For the past 8 months, Lu Yuning and I have been working on something new, the Authentic Voices Initiative. Gasps filled the room. This wasn't about career or image. It was about creating real mental health support for artists. In an industry where silence has too often been the rule, they were offering a path forward. The idea of two top stars using their influence not just for fame, but for change electrified fans worldwide. Hashtags exploded, and within hours, #AuthenticVoices was trending in multiple languages. Why does this matter? Because their message goes beyond China. It speaks to anyone in any country who has felt crushed by expectations. Whether you are in the US, South Korea, Japan, Thailand, Singapore, the Philippines, Australia, France, Canada, Indonesia, or anywhere in Europe, their words remind us that even at the highest peaks of fame, artists are human. The Golden Panda Awards 2025 didn't just crown winners. It revealed leaders who dared to challenge an entire system. What do you think? Did Lu Yuning and Zhao Lusi just open a new chapter for the entertainment industry? Or did they take a risk that could cost them dearly? One thing is certain, we will be talking about this moment for years to come. Sparkles, thank you for watching Update X24H. If you felt inspired by this story, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video so more people can join the conversation. Stay tuned, because the next chapter in this drama is only just beginning.